I'm so busy smiling. Goody! Day 5! Give it up for day 5 of this enormous task we're taking on where we talk about a game a day, every day for most of May. Today let's discuss a game starting with the letter E.
For
Evil West. Before you start, did you lock me in here?
Just because I can leave during your long rants about your passions for these games doesn't mean you can.
But all you gave me is chime-ins and whatever. Begin.
Evil West. While this game isn't a particularly deep or gripping one, the one thing it does do well that really caught me off guard was the combat. You see, I was already interested in the game because of the aesthetic alone. Vampires and cowboys, the world's two most combative forms of media.
According to what?
The science of combative media.
Go on.
One has guns, the other has teeth, and they fight each other. Like I said, the story isn't award-worthy, but it does act as a bridge between the best thing the game lets you do: punch stuff. Punch stuff a lot. Kick stuff too, but the punching is what the game does the best. Most abilities help you punch more, or harder, or faster, or stronger, and then you just have a combo that doesn't break because you already have an 8-hit combo. Then you learn an electric dash that lets you move to another enemy in an instant and continue punching. Then you learn takedown moves that let you rip enemies in half, throw them at each other, or more. It's fluid, it's visceral, it feels like enemies are made of cake, and each punch rips away another chunk of their delicious insides, which perform a fusion dance when more than one is on the field. Then they jettison toward you for easy collection.
I remember panicking the first time these moved toward us because the health pickup grew so much in size, it looked like a giant red rock that aimed to kill us. Kinda funny.
Most abilities in this game that aren't punching are gateways to allow you to punch. Shoot enemies in their weak spots with your various guns to knock them to the ground. Kick them while they're performing their stronger attacks to stun them. Pull enemies toward you that you can't reach. Evil West is so confident in your fists, most things are centered around you being able to consistently use them to fuck everything. Your only real obstacle to teaching everything how many knuckles you have are bosses, because they do not react well to being punched. Most enemies will succumb to your combo, becoming too stunned to move while you find every organ, every muscle, every tendon they have and put your trademark Rentier fist on it. I seriously cannot get over how much fun the combat is.
It is quite punchy.
No one is allowed to get mad at him for that pun. Sure, you can shoot things, blow things up, kick things, but punching is your first and best form of combat and animation. You may see the same combination of fists every time you see an enemy, but it never gets old. Your jolly chuckle of "I'm so much stronger than you" may dwindle during your first few fights, but as bigger things that can take more hits are introduced, your jaunty laugh will become a determined giggle as you trounce enemy hordes armed with everything but opting to fist them instead.
Don't say it like that.
It's so funny though! Fine. I've said it about 7 times, but I'll say it again. The combat in this game is some of the most fun you can have on a Sony system. And if you want to give your PS5 something to do while it waits anxiously for that treasured 4th exclusive title, play it on here. The punches feel more impactful, the bits you strike off each enemy are more visceral, and it's just an overall improved experience. This is a game I really hope gets a sequel or some DLC just so I can fist-to-fuck more things.
And on that really awful note, James is done! What game starting with E do you hold near and dear to your heart? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you tomorrow for F.